This video will talk about how to build relationships with teachers and administration. As a coach, developing strong relationships with your teachers and administrators is a key component to your position. When building the new partnerships with teachers, keep the following things in mind. Demonstrate competency in the subject matter, provide feedback, avoid making assumptions, consider each unique adult learning style, and most importantly, be patient when building relationships and know that it takes time to build trust. One of the most important components to coaching is building relationships with each teacher on your team. There are 3 essential trust anchors that have to exist between teachers and coaches: respect of privacy, refraining from judgment, and honoring shared decision-making. There is a fine balancing act between providing relevant and honest feedback and supporting your school's bottom line. So how does trust fit into this act? As you are developing this new relationship, keep these things in mind. Be respectful of teachers' privacy. Privacy continues to be one of the biggest topics in instructional coaching. Do not fall into the trap of the teacher's lounge gossip circles. Keep information about the classroom between you and the teacher. It takes courage to allow someone into your classroom and to see its inner workings. Involve an administrator only in certain circumstances or when the teacher is on a coaching-directed plan. As a coach, you should make it clear to both teachers and school leaders that your intention is to support teachers and help them. Do not assume the role of a tattletale. As a coach, you also have to refrain from making quick judgments. When observing the work of others, don't unfairly judge them because what they're doing is not exactly what you would have done. Get more information from the teacher and how they interact with students. Ask the rationale behind their actions before jumping to conclusions. In order for coaches to help teachers grow, they need to be involved in the decisions made for their classrooms. This is where effective questioning can elicit reasonable and sound responses. Trust that teachers can make good decisions for their class. Trust is the foundation of building a successful relationship between the instructional coach and the teacher. Finally, remember that establishing trust may take time, but it is time well spent when you're building teacher capacity and promoting growth. Building relationships with your administrators is very important in your job as a coach. Although there are specific roles for instructional coaches and administrators, both should be able to rely on one another for support to ensure student achievement. They must be able to work collaboratively and have clear goals. Teachers should see coaches as equals and different from their principals. The instructional coach can and should be the right-hand person of the principal when it comes to instructional programming in schools, but the principal must remain the instructional leader. No matter how much a coach knows or how effective they are, the principal's voice is ultimately the one that's most important to teachers. We all have different personalities, and therefore knowing the personality of your teachers will help you build a strong working relationship. For example, introverted teachers might have a student-centered classroom but struggle to step out of their comfort zone, whereas extroverts are comfortable in front of a large group but might be overconfident or too loud. Perceivers often give a clean slate to students, but might struggle with making changes to their instructional practices. More information about the 8 different personality types can be found on this attached YouTube video. The following slides are examples of tools coaches can use to help build successful relationships with teachers. The first one is a partnership agreement that clearly states the expectations of both parties. It also shows the probing questions a coach may use to clarify with the teacher their specific needs or shape future coaching sessions. Another tool is a staff survey at the beginning of the year. It will allow you to gather information from your teachers about their individual needs or wants from you as their instructional coach. It's also a great time to gather feedback. Here are some questions you can ask teachers regarding your coaching. Thank you for watching this video on building relationships with teachers and administrators. For more information, please reference the Edmodo website, the CNI website, or contact your district instructional coach who can provide you with support upon request.